Hey everyone, it's Mommy Zani here. Today we're diving into a speculative and theory-crafted kit for Cartethyia in Wuthering Waves. Just to be clear, none of this is confirmed or official, so don't take it as fact. Just enjoy it as a fun look at what her kit could be like if this theorycraft ends up being close to the real thing. Quick side note, beta might be right around the corner. We could see it start this week or maybe next week, so keep your eyes open for more leaks or updates. Now, let's talk about Cartethyia. She's a new 5-star Aero character who uses a sword and is expected to release in version 2.4. The most exciting thing about her is her unique dual-form mechanic. She can switch between her base form, called Cartethyia, and a transformed aerial form known as Fleurdelys. Each form has its own unique animations, abilities, and playstyle. She's basically two characters in one. Let's start with her Cartethyia form. She uses a 4-hit combo with elegant, rapier-style sword techniques. Her movements are graceful and fluid, like a dance. The 4th hit isn't just flashy, it's key. It gives you a big chunk of resonance energy, which fuels her skills and lets her flow smoothly into her transformation cycle. Her resonance skill in this form is wind-based. She uses Aero currents to launch herself into the air, dealing small AoE arrow damage to nearby enemies. You can activate it right after her 3rd basic attack, which makes it slot perfectly into her combo rotation. Now for her resonance liberation, this is where things get wild. She stabs herself in the chest with her own sword. Yeah, seriously. And when she does, horns burst out from her head, and she unleashes a massive AoE blast of arrow damage. Enemies caught in it are stunned for 1.5 seconds. This isn't just a flashy cinematic moment, it's how she activates her transformation into Fleurdelys form. Now here's where things get really exciting. Fleurdelys form changes everything. In this form, she becomes an aerial fighter. Her basic attacks turn into a 6-hit mid-air combo, and alongside her, she summons 3 spectral swords, Tyrvine, Hogness, and Haltir, that auto-attack nearby enemies in sync with her strikes. On the 4th hit of her combo, she consumes 1 stack of arrow erosion from her target, deals bonus arrow damage based on that stack, and gains a stack of Fort Circuit. Aero erosion is a debuff that builds over time, kind of like a status meter, and using it well lets you squeeze out more damage. Fort Circuit is her core stacking buff, and managing it is key to pushing her damage even further. Her resonance skill also gets an upgrade in Fleurdelys form. It becomes a bigger AoE arrow attack that consumes 2 arrow erosion stacks and gives her another Fort Circuit stack. The more you keep this loop going, the stronger she becomes. Then there's her Fleurdelys resonance liberation. When you activate it, she ascends high into the air, pulls in enemies around her, and rains down a storm of sword strikes from above, dealing continuous arrow damage. After that airborne barrage, she reverts back to Cartethyia form, ready to build energy and begin the whole cycle again. This back-and-forth rhythm, switching between graceful swordplay and chaotic aerial strikes, is what gives Cartethyia such a unique feel. You'll need to manage her energy, line up your combos, and time your transformations to keep her momentum going. She's not your average sword DPS. She's a high-skill, high-payoff character with both style and strategy. And for anyone wondering about her model size, don't worry. The boss version of Fleurdelys is huge, but the playable version will be scaled down so she doesn't take over your whole screen. You still get the flair, but in a manageable size. So that's the full speculative kit for Cartethyia. If any of this ends up being close, she could be one of the most stylish, high-skill characters in Wuthering Waves, a perfect mix of elegance, power, and unique mechanics. Would you pull for her if this theorycraft turns out to be true? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.